I've got a full-time job. I'm not a student. I don't have the same issues that queer youth have anymore. I've gotten away from the problems of coming out for the most part. I am out. I expect people to know, and if they don't know, then they get it very quickly if I start talking about guys I fancy. But there isn't anything political for me. There isn't any student groups that I can join because I'm not a student. Queer Youth Network exists and it's there for young people. But as I said, I don't feel like a young person anymore. I could get involved in the trade unions. I am starting to get involved, but there's nothing I feel is quite right for me yet. I'm very, very active online. I do an awful lot on my blog, and I'd like to see that idea sort of starting to expand a lot. There's a wonderful model that I like, which is called Pam's House Blend, which is a trans blog in America. And they're starting to get an awful lot of recognition themselves. And that's a collection of different people blogging on, particularly on trans issues, and a lot on BME issues. Is it BME is the correct term at the moment?
Black minority ethnic, but the new term is Black Asian minority ethnic communities.
Right.
BAME.
Okay, so I am tempted to set up a website that's for people like me, and I'm happy for queer youth to get involved as well. But I am looking at setting up some form of website where we can try and put together some podcasts, put together blog entries, and do this sort of thing like I was talking about, doing submissions for the Equality Bill, doing submissions on government consultations when they directly affect queer people. So if it's not just Stonewall that are representing us.
So you can't kind of assume like once you get past a certain age, you're just fine, like, you don't have needs anymore. You're kind of independent.
And you've sold yourself so far down the line, you no longer realise what the politics actually affects you. That's one thing that like people who aren't students anymore, quite often they're just like, buggered if I care anymore, I've got a job, I've got a house, this is no longer relevant to me.
You hear these 30-year-olds kind of reminiscing about when I was young and rowdy and an activist. It's like it magically doesn't matter anymore.
You know, people in the 40s and 50s, you can't speak politically about issues now to them because they don't want to listen. I've noticed that. You know, that when I'm mixing in groups, with the older women, they don't like to talk about the issues of today.
Because they don't feel like it reaches out.
It does some of the things they campaign for.
I think we do need something that does the Queer Youth Network thing, but for older people and politically as well. Because
I'm willing to try and set something up. Obviously, it's going to be a small core group to start with, but I do want to see if anyone's interested in helping me and being a contributor at the start. I'm not seeing it as a big forum like Queer Youth Network is. I am seeing it more as a blog where people can comment and we're promoting the political aspects. I'm not looking particularly at a social thing.
Are you looking at it being something for once you've moved past the youth age, or are you looking at it just anything that's
I'm happy for Queer Youth to be involved, I really
I don't mean queer youth specifically, what I mean is like, do you want it to be for over 25s or people who feel that they've outgrown the youth movement, or do you just mean you just want it to exist full stop?
Everyone.
But if you want it to be open to the people past that age
I want
as
it to
well.
be open to people past that age,
So there's no age boundary at all.
No age boundaries, either way.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Because I'm getting bored of talking to 13-year-olds, so even though I'm still within that youth bracket, sometimes I feel like I'm still dealing with the kids that need help coming out as opposed to the ones that want to deal with politics and stuff.
It's expanding the ideas that people are developing, and it's expanding the ideas you already have, but you don't have any space to express.
Yeah. So I'm happy to set up a website, I'm happy to do all that. I want other people on board to help write stuff. I want other people to look at commenting and spreading the word about it as well.
I've already got a blog, and to have a platform for that would be...
I've got a blog.
Yeah.
If anyone's interested, they can look at penwing.me.uk.
That's you, is it?
That's me, yes.
You've been reading that blog and not knowing who it is.
I haven't. Now I know you from it.
She knows me from days of old with Queer Youth Alliance, but before I dropped out. So yeah, if anyone's interested, come and see me, and I'll take your email address or send them a try to set things up.
Crank the music up.